Fair enough. All right, well, let's go home and assess the situation. I'm assuming we're going to get to the point of, like, where we can go to endgame now, if we wanted to. But that also means there's probably going to be a butt ton of side quests. Back to their origin.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
Indeed. Indeed it is. Yeah, there's new recipes and all sorts of fun stuff. Is the map open to do whatever now? Or is it now that I'm here? I can go do whatever, but no new quests have popped up yet. So let's just proceed with the story for a little bit. Talk to everybody, assess the situation, maybe even get to the point where I can go to the end. But, actually, well, I'm a little distracted. Let's see what kind of hunts there are. Because that's what I do. Look at the Moogle. Alright, so in terms of hunts, I still have the dragon. That's level 50. And now we got a bunch of new ones. Holy moly. Let's see, this was Pandemonium. That's the one I found and I beat, that I found inside the castle when I was walking around Ash. I still haven't looked to look for this. I read about this one before. It's something in the desert. This is an A rank one. Okay. This one is in Waloed in Istla. Okay. Because the rest of these ones that are not S rank are going to be in probably all going to be in Waloed. So there's one in the Crit and Hollow in Waloed called the Beagle. There's another one in Waloed called the Agni. It's in Halfcomb. Another one in Titan's Wake in Dalmekia. Oh, okay. That one's A rank. Usher to the Underworld. Interesting. Okay. And then we have another one. Okay, so a bunch of A rank ones. No new S ranks at all? Wow. Just the one S rank that I haven't found in Velcroy. And then the dragon. And then the rest are all interesting. What was that other S rank thing called again? Atlas. Okay, I did fight Atlas. Sorry, Morrow. I was confused. The enemy was called Atlas. I did kill Atlas. Me and Morrow had a conversation about that, and I was like, I don't think it was called Atlas. It totally was. I defeated Atlas. We're good. But yeah, anyway, it looks like a bunch of new A rank ones. We'll go gallivanting for those later, but for now, let's talk to Otto.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck, then.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well...
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools. corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
Not yet.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
Clear out, y'all. Unless you got any better ideas.
Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you.
Fresh air, like you want me to go do some side quest fresh air? Or you want me to, like, go talk to somebody? I guess we'll see.
Joshua seemed upset.
Alright, well, I guess let's go talk to our brother. Brother man. Clear some side quests while you're at it. Nah, I'm sure we'll have our moment to do side quests. I think we're just going to, like, assess everything, figure out what we're going to actually do to get to Origin, and then it's side quest time. So let's just get that far into this.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be, but a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, why can't we just ride on
We can
Phoenix?
barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember.
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings?
Oh yeah, we got Bahamut with us as well.
Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima.
I
He
would
has
have
much
words.
to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
All right, so between Joshua and Dion, we should be able to fly up there, I would imagine. Shouldn't be too hard.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
You must understand, there's a chance we aren't coming back, baby. Oh, I gotta go to my room. She's like on the balcony of my room. Got it, got it, got it. Let's get over there and do the fucking thing. Let's go talk to Jill and do the fucking thing. Do I want to check my note? I'm not going to check any of that shit right now. Let's just continue with conversationing for now.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, basically, X-Gamer. Hey, Jill. Me, Joshua, and Dion, we're going to go kick Ultima's ass on our own, and you're not coming. Sorry. That was pretty much how that went.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Okay, guys. Well, my next quest marker is Make for Origin, so look at all the side quests pop up. Holy shit. There's so many just here in the dome. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's some inside my... Let's see how many are in here since we're here. Let's see. Jesus. 7, 8. Jesus, that's so many. My goodness. Well, let's read the new life first, then we'll get the side quest. But holy moly. While the going was slow and not without the occasional run-in with some straggling orc, I saw Edda back safe to the Shadow Coast, where Mid was kindly waiting with the Enterprise. On the voyage home, I like to think a poor lass opened up a little, telling us about her life and the life she wants for her baby. But I suppose it's up to us now to make certain the little one gets it. Indeed. In a mood. In case you haven't noticed, your poor hound spends all his time of late on the rear deck whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right. My gut tells me it's not to do with the supply of antelope bones. Alright. We're going to make our doggo even better.
What is it this time, Torgal?
I like how he sighs. God damn it, Torgal. What is it this time? You dang dog. Just kidding. Doggo's the best. I will do anything for Doggo. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause. There exist ancient texts deemed so injurious, whatever, to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime, and it is a chance encounter with one such tome from a distance that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, note that I am willing to offer compensation for services rendered. You got it, dude.
Something tells
We're gonna
me
have
this is no mere
hella
adventure story.
quests. Get ready for us to pick up all the quests right now, because holy moly. And none of these quests in the domain, or in the hideaway here, are frickin' plus quests, which is crazy. Not one says plus. But then again, I already got my healing things maxed out, I think. And I guess there's nothing new to craft other than just getting what I need to craft that dope-ass sword, which I already forgot the weird-ass name of. It was like the Gammer blah 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 dung. Goddard Damarung. Yeah. I've only gotten one orichalcum so far. The other stuff we have to go find from hunts. Maybe Torgal needs a female to mate with before the end of the game. Oh yeah, there you go. He wants his legacy to live on. He's sad. Could be. Alright, so I am able to upgrade the Defender sword after all, so that's good. I was hoping that would be the case. I just needed to get to this point in the story. Cool. So let's upgrade the Defender. It'll be our strongest sword for now. Until we can make the Goddard Damarung.
It'll do.
I'm assuming I can do the same. Yup. Make a Masamune for you? Don't need to, FML. Already got one of those. Welcome in, sir. How are you today? I literally already have a Masamune.
Yeah, that should do you.
Alright, so now
Not best work, but it'll do.
I have some pretty good armor and weapon for now. I'm okay with the Defender being the best weapon until we get the Goddard Damarung. That's fine. Alright, well, shit. There's just so many markers everywhere. I don't even know where to start. I guess we can start with the old man, because he's usually the fucking most talkiest. Also, quick... Oh, the old man's not even want to talk to. My uncle is. Holy crap. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to see how many more songs I'm missing real quick. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3 songs. Alright, so 3 songs missing. 1 is definitely at the renowned guy. And I don't know. I don't think there's any more new ones to buy. I can double check her real quick just to see. I don't think I have any other new ones I need to buy, though.
If you're going to buy some, be quick about
Anyway,
it.
you partied pretty hard last night, FML. Good for you, sir. Good for you. Yeah, there's no new ones to buy here, so we're good on that.
Finished, are you?
Finished, are ya? For now. But I guess we'll start with Uncle, since he's right here. Yo, Uncle Byron, what's up? What you need?
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are 2 key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was
Huygen?
retired.
That's how you say that?
He
Huygen?
was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Sure, sure.
Of course not. As long
What's
as
an
chaos
appraisal?
reigns, we will never build a better
It's only
world.
the end of the world.
I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you.
Thank
Clive.
you. No. Thank you. All right. Three's Company 2. I'm not going to make that necessarily my prioritized quest. I'm not worried about that right now. Because I'm probably going to do this efficiently. I'm going to start all the quests now and then go through and go area by area to do, you know, all the side quests in each area. So let's just make sure we talk to everybody. Funnily enough, even Joshua has a side quest. Well, there you go.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing, I
I've
swear.
received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How? And where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Yeah, we can go to Tabor. That's fine. Don't say nothing. It's not nothing. Okay, damn it. I told you not to say anything. Or say nothing. Nothing.
Of course.
Exactly, X-Gamer. Exactly.
I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
All right. Another quest. Again, see, these are going to just have us go to a bunch of different other areas. That's why we're going to do all the steps for all the quests here right now. All right. Next up, we have one for... Doris. For a second, I thought that was Tarja. Doris has another quest, of course.
Sid, do you have a moment?
Am I going to beat the game today? Probably not, FML. There's way too much
It's my
side
old
quests
master.
left.
Seems there's no
Way too much
escaping
side
her.
quests.
She found some
We're
way
gonna
to
do
send
'em
me a
all!
letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
All right, a quest that's going to take us over to Waloed. I figured there's some quests that are going to take us over there. In fact, there's probably some side quests that are over there. As X-Gamer just mentioned, this is just the quests that are in the HQ. Can you imagine how many there are out in the world? I know there's going to be some. I know Martha's going to have one for sure because we haven't wrapped up her quest line. I think I don't. Wait, did I? I did get a Martha's Rest sign, so maybe I did finish Martha's. I'm trying to remember whose I didn't get an item from yet. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, yes, we're going to help you, Doris.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together.
I think Lubor didn't
than
have an end to his
Ash
quest
is an
line yet.
inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Well, all right. That will be on the to-do list. Who's next? I'm just going to go a lap around this way. All right. Hey, Nazaire. Wait, have we done a quest for you before? Nazaire? Or whatever your name is? I don't think so.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Sure.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
So we got to go to Northreach for that one. Got it. I wonder if any of these quests are going to be done while I'm here. Probably not. They're all going to take me other places, I'm sure.
Northreach.
And that's why we start them all.
I suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Indeed. All right, well, let's talk to Vivian about her letter from earlier. She wanted us to go find some book.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details
oh boy,
from
we get
him.
to go talk to Old Man River.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Okay. It's not overstated, even if you've stated it a lot. He's got a quest list for me that I don't even want to see right now. I don't even want to know because I already see all the dots in my screen. I don't need to know. I'll work my way back around to Hippocrates as we get around here. But first, let's talk to the child, Jocelyn.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's
of course
not
we
what
have.
want to
Just
talk
that's
to you
not what
about.
we're here to talk about.
It's Miss Middledore. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Ah, right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Oh, don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
It's not a real dungeon. It's just a sex dungeon, which I wouldn't consider real, but it is called a dungeon. So she's down here. I guess we'll go down here and talk to her real quick. Oh, mid. Wait, is this for the same quest? It doesn't have a little exclamation point or a number on it or whatever, but yeah. I told you there's a lot of side quests. Yes, you did, Morrow. Yes, you did. But holy crap. There's a lot.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along!
Your ass?
If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will.
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all?
Airship time.
The gods
Airship
get the skies onto
time.
themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby.
My
But
baby.
If a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it.
Oh, I'm the godfather of the Enterprise? Sure. So that means if you
First,
die,
I'll need
inherit
oil,
it. Got
but
it.
not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the tub and crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast.
You got any babies back there?
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I guess, but I think you're going to make me run your
Curse breakers before I
errands.
set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Has
Alright.
Mididol mentioned...
Gotta talk to some more people. But first, I think, yeah, there's somebody else up here who has a side quest. Who is it? Who is it? It's...
I will not let them be forgotten.
Herman? Who the fuck is Herman? Pee-wee
Sid.
Herman?
May I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Curse Breakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach
No one
Conservatory,
ever knows who Herman
or
is.
rather,
Such is the curse of the
I was
Herman
held
name.
captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed
Anyway,
solely
he wants to go
turn
back to
bearer
Ash to get some
children
shit. I
into
gotcha.
mindless
You
weapons.
talk a lot, though.
We were tortured until we feared no pain.
Out of all the shit that happened in Xenoblade 3, Uni's line about
until our
babies,
hearts
one of them was
turned
the
to
most
stone.
memorable. It
And
certainly
few
was
ever
pretty
survived
hilarious.
long enough to become
It probably
tools
wouldn't have been...
of the last king.
I should probably stop talking to this guy.
imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names.
Yes, very sad. Everyone died.
But
It
they
sucked.
must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, Allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters...
All right, fine. You can go get your damn list of dead people. Sure. But yeah, that line from Xenoblade with the babies thing, we probably wouldn't think it was so memorable if me and you didn't laugh about it so hard. Because just the way she says it, she sounds like she hungers to eat a baby so bad. She's just like, what about babies? You got any babies back there? I love the taste of babies. Anyway, I'll go get your list, bro.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Back and find the registry.
Oh, we have to go to Bad Back. Great, a place I already went.
Life.
Cool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
Already been there.
Right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
I've already been there. To the Bad Back Monastery or whatever it was called. I think it was Conservatory. Bad Back Conservatory. Boy, so many people to talk to. We still haven't gone to talk to my dog. I gotta go talk to Harpocrates. And I think there's still... Have I picked up all the quests at least finally? I think I picked up all the quests. So now I just gotta go around and finish talking to everybody who... for the progress of the quests that I've already picked up. But goddamn. It's a lot of questies. New stuff to go do things in Ash makes sense to me though, because we weren't able to go there earlier. But anyway, Torgal, what do you need, boy? What do you need?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Bork, bork!
You want me to go with you somewhere?
Okay.
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
If he talks shit, I wouldn't be friends with him. Like the rest of you lot.
Where to then, Torgal?
Yeah, where does my boy need to go? I guess we'll find out soon enough. But first, let's go get our ear talked off by Old Man Rivertomes. I'll come to you over. I'll get to you in a second, Torgal. Hold on. Let's go get this goddamn old man to tell us where to go look for this dang book real quick. Oh, Harpocrates! Harpocrates!
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
The executors, you know.
Covetous
those big
secrets.
coconut tree Pokemon?
A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest.
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Why did we go the hard way first?
When I next find myself
Sorry, the fucking executors took the book. You'll never get one. Oh, wait, you can go to Ash and maybe find one. Why don't you try that? Like, oh, okay. Could have led with that, dude. What the hell? Anyway.
Knowledge hoarded.
I'm going to talk to him real quick and see how far we are in the tome.
I don't believe you've
the
read this
history situation. Have we gone up another level? We were pretty close to another level. And level 7.
I have quite the find
Oh,
for you today.
yeah. I wonder what this maxes out at. Maybe 8?
Shall we consider
Might
today?
max out at 8. Well, we'll do all the side quests and we'll talk to him again and see what happens. But anyway, alright. We've picked up every quest that's here. Wait. What is this? Oh, okay, maybe not every quest. But anyway, let's do this first, because Torgal. What's up, dude?
Alright, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria.
True that. He wants to go home.
Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years.
Borf, borf.
The port is older then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Indeed. Alright. Cool. So, what is this quest marker? I'm confused. I know it's not on my screen, like, pointing me toward it because it's one of the mini quests on my list, but, like, who was I supposed to talk to about this one? What are we talking? Who are we talking to? Why are we talking to Ronan?
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone.
Oh, this is
our next
for
project.
Mid's quest. Gotcha.
You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do.
Of course I do.
And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, thank you. Okay, is that the last of the things here? Okay. All the markers on the map here are good. I'm going to check Renowned Lady real quick just to see where we're at and what we need to get to for the next step.
Is everything we've received and everything
Alright,
promised?
2850 is maxed, or at least to get the last thing. After all the quests and hunts, we'll probably be there, honestly. But otherwise, we'll get Genji gloves at 2365. 65, jeez. Again, I'm not touching that quest list guy. Not at all. Alright, let me just get in my head where all the hunts are again. Because depending on what area I go to first, I might try to sprinkle in the hunts that are in the area as well. So, this one is in the Velcroy Desert somewhere. Somewhere in the desert, the Velcroy area. Alright, so, Isla and Waloed, Crit Hollow and Waloed, Halfcomb and Waloed. And those are the three Waloed ones. So, Isla, whatever. Crit Hollow, Halfcomb. In Dalmekia, we have one in Titan's Wake, so we also have that one in the fucking desert. And then if we go to Sandbreak, there's one at the Croc. Alright, just remember that. There's one at the Croc. Got it. Got it. Alright, then away we go. Away we go after a quick pause break. Be right back. Okay, so where do we begin? I just went over where the hunts were. Now I gotta figure out where the hell I even want to start. There's just quests everywhere, man. They're everywhere, man. And some of these quests are probably just new quests I need to go do. So I just need to make a choice. Part of me kind of wants to start with Sandbreak just because there's the least amount of stuff to do there. You know what? There's probably a quest with the Dame we gotta finish. That's another quest line we haven't done. Finishing up whatever the Dame wants us to do. Alright, we have the hunt with the dragon over here. There's another quest, or another hunt in Sandbreak area. Where was it again? It was... Ooh. What was the name of the place? Ooh, shit. I forgot the name of the place. Baywatch. Penitence Gate. Unnamed Capital. Was it Unnamed Capital? West. I'm still standing here. I could just check again so I don't forget. I wish these were just in your quest list or in your menu somewhere, so you have to come back here and check all the time. What was the name of the place in Sandbreak? The Croc. That was it. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've been there. The Croc. Wow, I've never clicked on this. It says if you click square here, it actually shows you what quests are nearby and if there's marks in the region. I've never done that, actually. Wow, interesting. Anyway, where's the Croc? Dang it. The Croc is... Croc-a-lock-a-ding-dong. Where you at? Cutter's Gate. I know I've seen the Croc before, damn it. I've seen that name. I've been there. Where's it at? That's Mornbroom. That's Heaven Hall. Oh, he's just over here? We fought one over here already. That's why I knew the name. I guess there's going to be another one there. All right. Well, before we go there, let's go here. Now that I know where I need to go for that. For that boss fight, for that hunt. I'll definitely go do the A rank hunt while I'm here, but I'm still going to save that level 50 dragon.
Testing this recruit.
Still going to save that level 50 dragon. Let me check all shops when I'm in the new areas, or not new areas, but revisiting areas. Make sure I have all the songs too. Make sure I got all the songs, eh? Damn. That's expensive. Heaven's Cloud, though. They really have accessories for all the different abilities if you want to build your build however you want to build your build, you know? I guess I'll go do this one first since it's just right here somewhere. Where he's doing his recruit training. Yes.
I'm nervous.
Alright, Nazair. What's up?
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
Ember?
At your service, master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me.
Ah, that's why he wants to be a scout. He wants to be just like
one
Gav.
Man and his nose came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's savior, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
Fine Cursebreaker indeed.
What? Have I passed?
Bitch, please.
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
Okay. Good luck. Have fun. He's probably going to get locked up and we have to save him.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way.
Certainly.
All right,
Suppose I can do that.
Impress me.
So Eastwatch is just over there. All right. Well, before we go to follow him to Eastwatch, yes, I know. It's kind of scattered how we're going to do all these questies. But again, I'm just trying to be efficient about the areas that I'm in. So let's go talk to... I presume we're going to go talk to the dame right now. Or at least somebody at her place. I would assume it's her.
I would speak.
Well, let's go.
Saw the captain just now.
Let's go talk to... probably Isabel. Because we still haven't finished her quest line. Not like you'll be doing much of anything else for the rest of the stream. Nope. Pretty much side quests for the rest of the day. For as many as I can get in for the rest of the stream.
You have a moment, Clive.
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison.
Of course he
And
has.
put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications.
Fucking Dookie.
The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizen's watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Sure.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people.
True that.
He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Oh, yeah? She wants to watch us in action together, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I don't believe that's very far away. So, yeah. Yeah.
Your town needs you.
I guess we'll go talk to Felipe first, since he's right over here, before we go to East Watch or East Pool, whatever, and meet up with the little scout dude. Again, efficiency is key.
So you are content to abandon the... Please.
Damn, she's over here talking to him too, of course.
If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
Whatever, bitch. You're just as bad as your dad, and you're just trying to do the opposite of what he's trying to do.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
There you go.
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right, as always.
In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive.
Gregor's
I'll
Weep.
look into
You
one
got
of the
it.
other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
I don't remember where Gregor's Weep is, but it's on my map, I'm sure. It's definitely going to be marked now, so. Okay, so we got to go here. We got to go here. We got to go here. We got to go everywhere. Okay, I might just do this one first because it's closer than...
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Yes, she will. Ambrosia, come to daddy. Faster. We must ride for Gregor's Weep. Ride for Gregor's Weep. Sorry, I just bumped the shit out of my mic if you heard any of that. My bad.
Damn it. The reports were true.
Indeed they
I need
were.
to stop them before they get to the town.
Level 40 enemies. 5 levels ago, that might have been a problem. But we 45 now, baby. We 45. Easy sauce. Bring on more bitches. Do it. Ooh, I have enough ability points to get my Bahamut thing going, the Giga Flare combo. I want to try that out, actually. Wind up. And the pitch. The crunch punch, that is. You got a few side quests with Torgal already? I wonder if there are any with Ambrosia. That's a good question. The only one with Ambrosia was getting her. I haven't had a quest with her since. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one, but I don't know how or where it would pop up now. Fuck off, Spectre boy. Da 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 da. That's a dead Spectre. Da 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 da. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I'm gonna set up my Giga Flare combo right now.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me.
Easiest test I ever took.
Are you alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople. Stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
He's like, fuck that. I don't fuck with that shit. Alright. Oh boy, this looks fun.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, Let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand.
Wow, what a little bitch. We're gonna run away.
Did you hear me?
Fuck off.
That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
Yeah, fuck the Duke. Don't listen to his ass.
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Yeah, get fucked, homie. Square in the butthole.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
I knew this was going to be a super
You can thank
involved
us when
quest
it's
if it was
over.
going to be the last of this
Till then,
quest line.
madame.
But that's okay. Let's get her done. Let's go wreck some motherfucking thralls.
When the fighting begins, we can take refuge in the barracks.
Make for Oriflamme. Do I actually have to go all the way to Oriflamme? Nah, it's just like on the way. We're going to fight thralls along the way. That's what I kind of figured. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. To the Royal Meadows. To the freaking wall. I was gonna get on my chocobo, but we're almost there. Bring on the thralls, baby. Bring them on. Slay them. Yas,
There are
queen,
so many of them.
yas. Look at all these
Not for
fellers. See ya! I love Ignition. An amazing move.
This one.
I never want to get up. I also forgot to put on my Giga Flare. Shit. I'll do that in a second. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Give him the good old slam jams. See ya. Well, I guess we're gonna do that, because why not? Now, Torgal. You know what to do. You know what to do, Torgal dude. Hold on, there's one more encroaching revenue. See ya.
Is it over?
It's not over.
It's only just begun.
I just realized Joshua's still with us when we're fighting. I'm okay with that. I just didn't realize he was here. For a second, I was like, who else are these dudes fighting with me? It's fucking... only the Phoenix, that's all.
Over here! It's over!
It's over. Shook him! You like, oh, I was gonna give you a crunch punch in the bum. Dick, instead of giving it to the face. I gotta refill my potions. My high potions are full, but my regular potions are gone. He's the encroaching Undertaker. He's not just any regular Undertaker. He's the encroaching kind. What that means, I don't know. It just means he's not your everyday run-of-the-mill Undertaker, I suppose. He's about to get crunch punched on, I tell you that. Have some icicles. A little sad my limit break run through all that, but at least it doesn't change the stagger bar. Oh, come on. I was trying to get out of the way, game. I needed that. Run punch the booty. Got that halfway stagger, but that's okay, because he's probably going to be dead. Got he. Got he. Got he. Got he. Got he.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Come, Torgal. Let us so see how the town is fared, and it's all burned down. Oh, they would have been cool enough to show fires burning if we turned around. Suck on that, you Duke bitch.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything.
Yeah, you were, you bitch.
I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Can you feel it?
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Alright, yeah, let's go cap this quest line off by talking to the dame.
Can we get you anything?
And calling it a day. Hopefully this quest line will be done. We'll get ourselves a, final reward to put in our room to display. And that'll be the end of this quest line. Sweet. Sweet relief awaits. Hello, hello.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Oh boy.
Very
Here we
well.
go.
Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief, shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Forever.
Always.
And always. Alright, finally! Holy shit, so much talking, so much quests I started today. Our first questo completo out of this whole situation. Holy moly. We got the Vale signboard. We got another Orichalcum! Yes, yes, yes! One more and I can make the dope sword. Alright. Awesome. That was absolutely worth it because of the Orichalcum alone. Alright. Phantasmic.
This the last one.
Okay, and just like that, let's head over to Eastwatch.
Just a little further.
East Pool was a place in Rosaria. Eastwatch is the place we need to go right
Will you
now.
lend me a hand? They're still injured in the bar.
So away we go. Away, away.
You should have seen the man.
Should have seen the man. Seen the man. Seen the man. I wonder if I should go do the hunt first. You know what? No. Before we go, hold on. There's a shop right here. Hold up. I need to buy my potions if I'm going to go do this hunt that I was just about to say I might go do real quick. Don't forget to upgrade my abilities. Right. Not upgrade my abilities so much, X-Gamer, but I was going to switch over my Giga Flare. Thank you for reminding me. But let me get all my potions back.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
But let me set up my abilities the way I said I was going to do them. So my plan was to master this. Booyah. Then go in here. And we're going to equip... I'm going to equip my lightning move here. I got to swap it out first. Hold on. Let me put Giga Flare here. Boop. And then I'll put my lightning move here. Pile driver. Alright. Looks good to me. Hell yeah. We're going to try out that Diamond Dust Giga Flare action. Not so much we're going to do Diamond Dust Giga Flare specifically, but like just to set up break. And then when they are staggered and broken, we can just fucking Giga Flare the shit out of them.
Ambrosia.
I think it's going to be pretty dope. And we also have Zantetsuken in the waiting as well. So that's a lot of damage potential for sure. If I can set up some combos, like holy crap. The potential for the amount of damage I can do on a stagger with my limit break charged up as well, like holy moly, the potential is there. I just got to pull it off, you know, when the times come. But anyway, I'm going to go do the hunt first, if only because it's a little bit out of the way, and if I do the quest, it might send me back over to Northreach, and I'm like, wait, I don't want to do that.
This would be easy.
I would much rather do this quest first, or this hunt first, so I can just control my own destiny of where it takes me when I'm done with the other quest. So yeah. Anyway, to the Croc. Interesting that they put a hunt in a place where we already did a hunt. But it's cool. Ish whatever. Fine with me, dog. As long as we can go wreck some shit, dog. Who's ready to throw hands with it? Throw hands with it. Mm-hmm.
Back to the stables, girl.
You ready? I'm ready. It's a big ball of fun. Here we go. Terminus. The end. Bring it on, biatch. This is level 40. It should be very doable. Get punch, crunch. Crunch a punch. Diamond dust. Holy crap, that staggered him already. Limit break. Giga flare. Ooh, mama. Ooh, mama. Look at that. Look at that health bar just chonked down, boy. I didn't get to use my crunch punch on that, but you know what? That was a worthwhile setup. That was without Zantetsuken setup. I didn't get to do my crunch punch. We still did 50k damage. That was nice. Damn it, I'm trying to figure out the timing on that. It's so delayed.
Nice try.
Right, I don't have my uppercut anymore. I have to remember that. Don't you laser. Oh. Damn it.
I needed that.
I'm not liking this move. I can't. God, he keeps running away. Stop running from me. I will punch crunch you, I swear. I did not mean to do Giga Flare. I kind of forgot that was my move there. Oh well. We got to do some damage. Zantetsuken is set up as well. I'm being a little bit careless. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice try.
Need to be a little bit more careful with my attacks. Damn it, he keeps going over me. What a dick. Whatever, just hit him with that diamond dust and he'll be downed. Did I even hit him with that? He was too far away. Fuck off, bro. God, what an annoying fight this turned out to be after I was all excited because I whooped his ass and then I fucked up for like a bunch of attacks in a row there. Also, my kitty is laying on the ground. Hey, buddy. Came to hang out, I guess. Anyway, we beat another hunt. Dope sauce.
Sweet dreams.
Pretty ugly win, but I'll take it. I will take it. And we got to see the potential of my Diamond Dust Knockdown Giga Flare combo. Even without the rest of my setup ready. I didn't expect him to get actually staggered off of the Diamond Dust right there. It kind of knocked down his stagger bar way quicker than I expected, so that was dope. Gotta anticipate that. Probably lead with Diamond Dust more often. Or just be ready for with everything charged when I use it, so when it does break him immediately, whoever it may be, we're ready to follow up with everything. It'd be nice to have my Crunch Punch ready, the Zantetsuken ready, all that shit. Okay, anyway, we're heading straight north to Eastwatch. Let's go. Right up there. Go check on the homie. I swear to God, if that motherfucker tackles me while I'm going, I'm gonna be salty. Leave me alone, Wyvern.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not.
Oh, maybe not. Is he busy running for his life right now? What's going on?
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
Ember, draw your sword! I can't! Then run!
What'd I say about fighting a wyvern? Here's one.
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
You'll have to go through me. Eat my pile driver badge. Alright, check this. Is this gonna break him? Hell yeah, it is. Oh, you're about to get fucked right nice, boy. Giga Flare. Ooh, feeling good about it. And Zantetsuken! Whew, he's already dead. Damn. If you can have both ready to go. Damn. That was some damage. I didn't even finish doing my combo. That was ridiculous. I was going to end it off with a crunch punch. That was dope.
Ember, are you...
Yeah, I got over 80,000 damage there, and he died, so I didn't even get a chance to actually
Of course.
do as much damage as potentially. I could have hit 100k for sure.
Back to Northreach it is then.
I might have to throw the crunch punch in first if I'm going to do that combo. That way it's already done. But the potential is there. Anyway, back to Northreach. Let's go turn this in, and we're done. As long as no other quest pops up over here, or I guess if there's another quest that leads me over here, that's still possible, I suppose. But in terms of quests that are here, this should be the last of the ones in this area, I hope. Anyway, what's up, what's up?
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your
He probably
direction,
has the list, watch.
Apparently not.
He's going to show up with the list.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Okay, so this quest isn't complete, but it will be when we take it back to the hideaway. And that is fine. I will do that when I get back. We're not going back right now, though, because we got too many other things to go do around in other places. So let's get to the regular map and decide where we want to go next.